What is up, everybody? I am NerdRage36, and welcome to my first video game pickups video. I got a nice box of stuff over here, and let's just get right into it. So, I acquired an Analog Pocket sometime last year, and so I also decided to pick up the Game Gear adapter for it. Now, I know that the Game Gear as a system is kind of the butt of a few jokes here and there, but, I mean, that doesn't mean it's not a good system. It's just, I don't know, not a ton of people really talk about it, and I just thought I'd check out a few of the games and, I don't know, see if it was worth it. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that expensive. So, to go with that, I got me, what else for a Sega console, but some Sonic games. Got Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic Chaos, and Triple Trouble. I messed around with these for a bit, and they're pretty cool. Got some unique level designs, got some interesting graphical aesthetics, and the fact that I actually even found one of the Chaos Emeralds just by messing around, that's honestly kind of fun. Just the fact that it's like, oh, the Chaos Emeralds, how, like, what do you need to do? Like, what mini games, or are they hidden somewhere? Nope, just, hey, right here. Weird. But still, pretty cool, and adding to my Sonic collection, because I like Sonic games. Up next, Killzone 2 and 3, but also Resistance 2 and 3. Yeah, just a few games that I needed to fill out the PS3 library. And I don't know if anyone else has ever gone through this, but the whole, like, oh, just some common games for the system's library. I mean, I'll find them eventually. Like, I can see them wherever. It doesn't matter. I won't pick them up right now. I'll get them eventually. But that eventually doesn't even come, and then you suddenly think, like, wait, why am I waiting so long? Like, these were all pretty cheap, so heck, some games I needed for the PS3. Up next, Kirby is the ferocious beast in the Forgotten Land. If anyone else knows that reference, congratulations, you're old. But yeah, Kirby in the Forgotten Land. I've been trying to track down as many Kirby games as possible just because, I don't know, I never really grew up with the Kirby series. Honestly, a lot of Nintendo franchises, to be honest, I never really discovered until I was late teens, early adult. So ultimately, I just kind of thought, like, all right, I want to see what these games are like. And 9 times out of 10, whenever I check a series out, I'm like, holy shit, this is awesome. But then, for some reason, like, certain games in the series become super hard to find. So I figured, all right, I'll start collecting various series, and then once I have them, especially if they're a shorter series, like with Kirby, or with another series that I did that with, Donkey Kong, which I've got most of them already, and I'll just, like, blast through the series and, like, try and play them all in a row, like, marathon them. I don't know if that sounds crazy or not, but it's what I want to do. And Forgotten Land was a game I needed. Plus, it's the first 3D Kirby game. That's pretty cool. Next up, a game my good buddy, the Gamer Musician, has been begging me to play. Hollow Knight. And I got it on Switch, because I like owning physical games. But what's really cool is the place I found it at, it still has the instruction manual, and and if I can unfold this, the map. That is pretty freaking cool. Now, when it comes to Hollow Knight, I'm not even sure why it took me so long to want to play it. I guess also because I like owning physical games. But ultimately, it was just something that, like, it wasn't on my priority list despite one of my best friends begging me to play it. But, hey, I have it now. When am I going to start it? Who fucking knows? And last, but certainly not least, a game that is also going to get Mr. Gamer Musician all excited possibly down there. Explorers of Sky. I know Pokemon games on the DS are stupid expensive, and this is no exception, but I was able to eventually acquire this game, and yeah, I've only played about one mystery dungeon game, but I've heard this is the best one. I might also acquire the other two. Now, granted, the other two are just like it's like the regular Pokemon games. You got 2 base versions and then a definitive edition. But I'm a collector. I like having as much as possible. So, yeah, and the fact that this is the most expensive of the 3 means that acquiring the other 2 won't be so bad. So, yeah, that was my very first pickups video. Not a ton of games, really, but definitely some good ones in there. I'm sure this first video back was pretty awkward and stilted, and I wish I had more stuff to say about a lot of these, but who knows? This is just my first video back, and we'll see where things go from there. So, me and my box, we'll see you next time. I'm NerdRage36. Later.